Hello, my dear family members. Congratulations to all of you who have cleared the first, second, and third round of Cognizant, that is communication round, then aptitude assessment, then technical assessment. You guys deserve a job in Cognizant. I hope you are guys already getting the interview scheduled of from today or within a week. So I hope you are aware of the questions which were asked in this interview, or you are looking for some questions. Okay, so today I'm going to share my own experience of interview when I was giving interview in Cognizant, and I also cracked that interview. And I also will share some most common questions which were asked to the candidates who are sitting for interview in any company, especially in Cognizant as well. Okay, so let's start with the first question. But before that, let me share you something. I don't want to demotivate you, but you should know the reality. Okay. So, what happened with 2023, guys? That is, whoever has given the interview from 2023, guys, they have been onboarded on 2024 and still they are pending, right? So, you should know that the 2023 guys are still yet to be onboarded. Okay. So, still, let's say if you have an offer in Cognizant, and if you have offer in Accenture, and you have an offer in TCS, okay, so you must prefer Accenture or TCS than Cognizant, because I have my own experience, so I would prefer you to join Accenture or TCS so that your life will be better. Okay, and in comparison to money hike, in comparison to onboarding facility, in comparison to all facility, all reimbursement, all facilities are better in Accenture than Cognizant. Okay, so I would prefer you to join Accenture or any other company. But let's say if you have offered in Accenture and Cognizant, but you got joining letter in Cognizant first, then join Cognizant. Okay, this is the worst case scenario, but still, if you got the joining letter first in Cognizant, then join Cognizant. Okay, so I hope you understood, but this is not for demotivation, but still you need to know that 2023 guys still waiting to join. Okay, and most of the guys are giving so much exams, so much interviews, and some of the guys are being eliminated after getting the job. Okay, so you should know, you should be aware of this. Okay, so let's start with the interview questions. Okay, so basically, I'll share my own experience with all the common questions. So in these questions, I'll show my own questions and also the common questions. So please stay back. Okay. So at first, you should be prepared with the first question, that is introduce yourself. So this is common question, universal question. You should be prepared with that. Okay. So in the introduction, you must say about your academic career, your internship, your projects, your like achievements. Okay. So your hobbies, you should make them clear about this. Okay. Then they will ask you from project if you have mentioned any project in your introduction. So they will obviously ask you about what was your project all about. I mean, explain your project. Okay, then what are the business need, what are the scopes, what are the responsibilities of you in the project. And let's say there will be a condition, there will be a situation, one candidate or one colleague is not working, so how will you make them work, or how will you handle the situation. So this type of situation based question they will throw to you. Okay, then let's say what are the difficulties you have faced and how did you overcome in the project. So there are many questions related to project they will ask you. Okay, and one thing guys, I am going to share this whole PDF with you. So if you want this PDF, then please join our Telegram channel t.me/ubkanna. The link will be given in the description box or in the comment section. So please click on that and join our Telegram channel to get this PDF. Okay, and this will be helpful for all the companies. Okay, so I'm going to share for the questions like for all branches: electrical, electronics, computer science, IT, for all. Okay, so basically this is the questions for all, whether you are from electrical, whether you are from core branch or IT branch. Okay, so you will be asked project based questions. So after that you will be asked questions from the resume. Okay, so resume means if you have given your skill set in Java, then you will be facing some questions related to Java. That means, is Java platform independent? If so, then how? What is JDK, JRE, JVM? Then also they can ask you from advanced questions like what is the lambda expression, and let's say what is the difference between interface and abstract class constructor in Java, difference between double equal and equals method, function, then difference between array list and linked list, exception handling. This is very important, exception handling questions. Okay, and use of the final keyword, like in exception handling there will be a final. Okay, so final and finally, what is the difference between them? Difference between string, string builder, and string buffer. What is the static keyword in Java? And what is the use of public, static, void, and main? This is the very important. What is the meaning of public, static, void, and main? Okay, just be prepared with that question as well. This is also important. And what is the static keyword? Then oops. Okay, this is very obvious for all, regardless of any any skill set you have given in your resume. You will be asked these questions like what is the oops. Okay, what is oops, what are the pillars of oops, what is class, what is object, give me real-time example. So these all questions you will have to face. That means, let's say if you have been asked about oops, then don't stop talking, don't stop elaborating, keep talking, keep elaborating, let them stop you. Okay, that means if they have asked you what is oops, if you just tell them like oops is a programming, oops is just object oriented programming, and this is a programming paradigm, and just one two lines, then this will not be enough. Okay, if you have some knowledge about oops, then keep talking. Okay, oops, then oops classification, then what is class, what is object, oops pillar, tell them everything. Okay, let them stop you. And if they have specifically asked you about what is overloading, okay, then if you have just told them the definition that the same name function act differently in different places, then the method that this phenomenon is called overloading, then this is not be enough. Okay, because they want you to give like real-time example, syntax and all. Okay, that means if they have asked you overloading, then you have to give definition, you have to give example, you have to tell them about syntax in the real time. Okay, in the compiler as well. Okay, that means if they have asked you overloading, then tell them the definition. Then obviously you should highlight the key keyword. That means method overloading is related to compile time polymorphism, so you have to mention these keywords. Okay, then if they have asked you overriding, then you have to mention method, compile, sorry, runtime polymorphism. Okay, then encapsulation, inheritance, on all. Like if they have asked you inheritance, then you have to mention the all type of inheritance with their definition, example, real-time example, and the syntaxes. Okay, keep talking, keep elaborating. Okay, don't stop. So I hope you understood. So these are all you can face if you have given Java as a skill set in your resume. Okay, so if you have given Python as a skill set in your resume, then you will be asked some questions related to these. Like I have included, these are the most common questions, so you can face these questions. Okay, so basically what they ask me in an interview, that what can you please initialize a variable. So they have asked me these questions. Okay, so basically I'm not joking, these are asked to me. Okay, so you can also like face this type of easy questions, still prepare all. Okay, explain the difference between list and tuples, then Python decorators, Python's built-in data types, what is the use of self Python, how can you handle exceptions in Python, set and dictionary, all. Okay, and guys, my interview was being conducted like, my interview lasted for 58 minutes. So I was very exception for that time, because I have given so many skill set in my resume. So this should not be fair. Okay, you should give minimum number of skill set with very higher knowledge. Okay, I mean, give bare minimum, give minimum number of like skill set, so that you can be answering very much fluently. Okay, so I hope this much is enough for Python. So let's go to the next question, that is regarding SQL. Okay, they are going to ask you SQL based questions, and this is obvious, this is must, because they have already conducted some questions related to SQL. So what is SQL, what is DBMS and RDBMS, what are the difference between joins, what are the different joins, what are the different keywords, normalization, delete, truncate, aggregate function, where clause, primary key, how to find second highest salary from an employee table, etc., etc. Like how can you find the second highest salary, how can you find nth highest salary. So this type of query can also be asked to you. Okay, and I forgot to say you one thing, that is you can be asked to solve a aptitude question, a quants question. Okay, so be prepared with that, because they will ask you quants question and you have to answer that, and also you have to show them what was your approach. You just have like someone just from beside you, they answered and you just told them that this is the answer. So this will not be okay. You have to mention them the process what you have followed. Okay, so be prepared for that also. If you have cheated in exam, then you will be caught up there. So I hope you will give importance on that. So let's go to the next question. So guys, if you want me to say what are the important topics of aptitude they will ask you, then please let me know in the comment section, and you can join our telegram channel t.me/cb. Can now please ask me questions there. I will try to assist you. Okay, so let's go to the next part, that is regarding DSA. So if you have given DSA as a skill set in your resume, then these questions you will face. What is the tree data structure? What is tree traversal? How does depth first traversal work? And what is the selection sort? Let's say if they have not asked you selection sort, then obviously you will be asked one sorting algorithm and you have to mention the logic. Okay, so advantages of any selection sort, any sort. Okay, then okay, these are not like they have they will ask you like list of application. I mean, from the tree data structure they will not ask that much question. Still be prepared with the BFS DFS algorithms and sorting algorithms. Okay, so let's go to the next type of questions, that is regarding extra. So if you are from core branch, then you must prepare this question, that is why are you switching from core to IT. Okay, why are you switching? Be prepared with that. And let's go to the next question, that is regarding puzzle. So they will ask you some situation based questions and some behavioral questions as well, also some uh, yeah, puzzle questions. That is, let's say if you are given one cake and you have three moves, how can you cut this cake into 8 pieces with these three moves? So these are very easy questions, please be prepared with those. Okay, so if you want the puzzle questions as well, puzzle questions PDF, then please join our telegram channel t.me/cbcanna. There I have included most asked puzzle questions. Okay, so next question will be a weakness and strengths, so be prepared with these. Then yeah, what is SDLC for CSIT students? And you may be asked to write some code in the notepad about count characters, leap years, palindrome codes, and very basics like please write a code to find the even number or odd number to prime numbers, etc, etc. Okay, so these are all you can be asked. Okay, so the next question will be from HR based questions. So these are all HR based questions, I'm not repeating. So please go through those. I will upload this PDF in our telegram channel t.me/cbkanna. So please join there and get the PDF and prepare all the questions and get the job together. Okay, and guys, if you are from core branch, you will be asked questions from your core subjects as well. I am very much confident about this, because they will ask you core questions. Like, let's say if you are from electrical, then they will ask you questions like what is transformer, what is generator, what is the capacitor, what is the transistor, etc, etc. And for electronics as well, they will ask you very basic questions. Okay, so transistor, npn, pnp, these are all like 4G, 3G telecommunication, etc, etc. So they will ask you very basic questions. So if you are from electrical or electronics or any core branch, if you want to prepare the core questions, then please prefer to go with from Java T point. Okay, so Java T point will be very much helpful for you. Okay, just prepare the core questions from Java T point. This will be very much helpful. So I hope you will crack this and give me thanks in the comment section. Thank you for today's session.